Here we go. It is time for the tubes to be removed from existence. It's the tab we want, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is indeed. And Earn Brigade. Let's fuck up some tubes. Earn Brigade. They're gonna go down. Earn Brigade. Yes. Here we go. Press start to fuck up some tubes. Right, start the game, yeah. That's it. No pomp, no circumstance, just start fucking game. And then I believe we need to find out our new mission, which we've just started in the desert. And of course, the most important thing we always have to do first. Yeah. I am A-okay. I'm A-okay. Nah, well, I mean, I'm mostly A-okay. But I keep punching myself in the stomach. Which makes me A-okay. Does it? Punching yourself in the stomach makes you A-okay? Surely does. Surely does. Select a mission.
Welcome to Africa, Marine.
I feel welcome.
The cable has led us to a small oasis in the middle of the desert, which seems to be a good place to set up camp, as it's our only access to fresh water in miles. Locals report packs of knobs in the area, so you may want to bring an automatic weapon. And try not to blow up all the palm trees. The chef wants to make a special Welcome to Africa coconut dessert tonight.
It caught me off guard. I can't help myself. Right. It'll probably give me a nice little suggestion. So machine gun turrets and a broadcaster. Interesting. So what fucking... no, not emplacements. Core. What core do we have? The Woodruff Mark II. That's a good solid. That's... Oh yes, of course, because we had chassis... we had the old biped legs, which allowed me to just go into sort of tank mode and fuck up the boss in such a fashion that was stupid. Anyway, modify weapons. Okay, that's shotguns that side. So your suggestion was broadcasters. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any. Oh, I see. The broadcasters is a big, chunky motherfucker one. Okay. I mean, I don't recall exactly how the broadcasters work. I think they're sort of like a hold it down. It broadcasts, I suppose, for lack of a more inventive term. And that allows you to defeat things. But we'll give them a go. We'll stick the light broadcaster on the triple slot Woodruff. I believe, at least. I'm fairly certain it's General Woodruff. There's definitely a character that's Woodruff, but I'm fairly certain he is the General as well. Because I think Woodruff Jr. is your friend, the one you actually are being. Right, so the Shredder, and I didn't really like the Lieutenant Archie, did I? So Shredder and Fatty and the Shredder, and then light turrets. I mean, it's difficult to know whether there is going to be flyers. What is your current? I think your current one is the shotgun, aren't you? I'm wondering... Oh, he's the narrator in Star Wars, is he? Ah! Oh, fascinating. I suppose these people do get around, don't they? Do their business, as it were. Do they? They do their business. Yes, they enter the booth,
This area was
do their business,
for a knob fight.
and then...
It'll be hard, and they'll be coming for you. But you must not go down. That oasis would provide shade,
I mean,
water,
every
and
line,
delicious coconuts
every
for the
word,
camp. Don't let
every
the tubes
fucking
take
word.
that away from us.
I will try not to let the tubes take this away from us. Right, so the tubes are incoming from there, and there. Tommy's over there. So I think here is where you're starting to want some machine gun turrets, perhaps. Because
They're on me.
yeah, I know, mate. I know. Let's use the machine guns as well, mate. Can't just rely on one thing. Oh dear. This is not my best start in the world. we go.
Why
That's
don't
not
they just
terrible.
give up?
Magnet. Where are you? There we go. Christ, I've forgotten all the bloody controls. It's just like bane of doing this sort of thing. What you end up doing is you play it once each
Watch
week.
out, you've got some aerial
Oh
enemies
fuck!
now.
I had a nasty feeling you were going to tell me there was aerials around. Right, let's put a flak turret there. And then yeah, this is where
Like some more.
I suppose the old signal, the disruptor, will do a reasonable job because it's got a fair spread
Nice
on it.
work, Marine.
But I was not expecting flyers when you started informing me of what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, so it's slightly annoying. Right, what we'll do is I'll place another machine gun turret there. Oh, never mind.
Welcome to Africa, friend.
I feel very welcome. Thank you.
Behold my tiny home. No.
Yep.
The place which will be overwhelmed by swarms of my explosive valleys. Get some rapid-fire weapons pointed at those knobs, and use some machine gun turrets to protect your other emplacements.
I'm gonna give it a damn good go, mate. But first things first, we've got to get some more supplies, mate, because I just spent a load. That's inconvenient for all parties involved. Right, I suppose next wave. Where? What? How and when? Okay, so we've got Tommies from one side, knobs from another. The knobs should be fairly swift, as knobs usually are. And there we go. Perfect. Now, I've got machine guns on these guys.
They're really going after me. This shredder gonna help peel some extra scrap from those tubes.
Damn straight. But I'm still not 100% sure precisely how the broadcasters function. I think you do sort of have to be pointing the broadcaster at the thing you are sort of trying to kill. But it's difficult to know for absolutely certain, because it is classified as a broadcaster, which suggests possibly it could
Blitzer's charging you.
do it
Take 'em
from a
out.
relative distance, but so I'm not 100% certain of it. Crucial thing is to try and kill these blitzers, which is proving slightly troublesome. Specified, slightly troublesome.
Are you feeling this?
Okay, these machine gun turrets are not doing anywhere near what I need them to be doing. Yes, my defence is currently quite poor.
Now.
That's not... This is less than optimal. Maybe these machine gun turrets are shit, and not in a good place. If that is the case, then that's unfortunate.
There's a burst
There we go.
transmitter. Watch out for his grenades.
Okay, that's fine. Well, actually no, that's not fine. It's not fine at all. I need to get up there and stop it fucking me over. I need it,
Would you like some more?
zoom in. So this is why I don't 100% like broadcasters, because I'm never 100% certain how they fucking function. I prefer hot lead to science and technology. Your fancy broadcasting technology, I don't needs it, I don't likes it. You give me hot lead and I'll give you a dead tube. And once you
Here
get...
comes Big
Oh
Willie.
dear, here comes
These
Big
guys are
Willie.
tough.
back we go after all. Wasn't 100% planning on that, but never mind. What we need to do is try and tackle Big Willie. And you do have to eventually hope that they're not going to do your Big Willie and the knobs. But you know inevitably your destiny lies with Big Willie and the knobs. So the broadcaster was cooling down. It doesn't automatically start firing again once it's cooled down, unfortunately. spewings.
They've breached our defense.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing very badly. Very badly indeed.
Is that it? You done?
But yeah, as I say, I mean, you know, this is where me and broadcasters don't 100% get on, because I'm kind of doing the broadcaster, but ultimately I don't know
Oh, no,
if
there's
it's
a million of them.
being effective. It seems to only really be effective up close and personal if you're staring at them, which I suppose is not unreasonable, but it's also not necessarily the greatest of weapons. Because if I want to be up close and personal, I still prefer the idea of hot lead in their face
Let's set up
rather
some
than
defenses. What can I get you?
all of these fancy things. Well, ideally, I want to get round and upgrade is kind of what I was after. Well, having said that, I can't afford to upgrade at the moment, but never mind. As I'm assuming that, there they are. Plentiful knobs incoming. I don't need this many knobs. Yes. I suppose that's where they probably suggested the broadcaster, because the knobs do. Oh dear, knobs coming in from the rear. Unless you're that way inclined, you don't want knobs coming in from the rear. Oh no, knobs are ripping my turrets to shreds. The best of situations either. That's the one. So one of them is level 1, so it shouldn't be too troublesome to get it to work. Now I assume, is that still looking okay? That's not kind of strange colour, is it?
Oh god, they're here.
Slightly paranoid about the bloody stream going strange colours, but I don't feel able to say for certain. I don't think it is. I think it's okay. Just about, at least.
This shredder gonna help peel some extra scrap from those tubes.
Okay, inconvenient with blitzers as well. Whoa! Nice explosions. Really loves a nice explosion. I don't know. I'll probably be better off dealing with this side. Oh dear, I think the blitzers behind me. Oh yes, there are definitely blitzers behind me. That's alright, I can take a couple of hits, that's not a huge problem. Unfortunately the building not so much. The building has taken a pasting. I may need to improve my arsenal and do better things. I don't know if that fucking turret's doing enough. Maybe if I upgrade it, it will start doing enough, but I feel like it may have been put in a poor position. I think it's a bit low. Well, I've got one flat gun, so that's not great. Tommy's coming in from both sides. Hey. I may end up having to restart this one with better equipment. Or different equipment is the key then. It's not always a case of better. It's often a case of just different. Yeah, so I think the broadcaster is very, very short range. But it will, I suppose, it hits them over a larger area, even though it is short range. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Let's try and get another.
Watch the skies.
That's what I've got to try and do, is tackle these bloody Tommies, which would require me something machine gun along those lines. Now you said watch the skies. Yes, I can see them incoming now. Give me a moment. Couple of odd knobs gotten through there.
Okay, how are my defenses doing?
Your defences aren't doing that well, man. We have no choice but to rely on them. They are all we currently have. We will make do and mend with what we have.
Look up! Those vault droppers are capable bombers.
Yes.
This shredder gonna help peel some extra scrap from those tubes.
Unfortunately, I don't have only have one flat gun. Although having said that, the machine guns are supposed to function as a makeshift flat gun, I believe, was one of their sort of descriptions. Oh, I need it dead. I need it dead and buried long before it's going to be dying, I think. Yeah. Come on, I need you sort of back down here in a way that I can really sort of actually lay some pain on you. Hey, there you go.
Okay, how am I defensive?
As much scrap as I can, but unfortunately it landed in a very troublesome and awkward position. I think I lost an awfully large volume when we scrap. Oh, I think we got what? Oh, this is the last. This is the last match. Oh no, by 14 and 15, so not quite the last. Second to last. The penultimate. But it is.
The little guys really don't like my broadcasters, do they?
No, they don't. But the little guys also are destroying all of my fucking emplacements. Which is bad news. No. Oh, good, the machine gun turrets are doing what they're fussed about and going after you, mate. The trench, at the moment, can take more beating and doesn't make that much difference. Unfortunately, the fucking building that is being slowly but surely whittled down and substantially fuckered, that, however, does need attention. I think we can afford, we can afford 2 machine guns. So with a bit of luck, but this is going to be a fucking large volume of knobs. More knobs than you can handle. Told you. Oh, and a big willy, and flyers. Oh Christ, okay. They've really laid in, started laying in the boots on this level, haven't they? Oh, damn it. Oh god, there's fucking guys over there as well. I think we've got to deal with these guys first, because Big Willy is at least slow. The inconvenience is that Big Willy will hit it harder if I don't deal with the situation.
Just feel it.
He has taken a bit of a pounding from the machine gun, so with a bit of luck I won't have to do too much more. Hey, that's the one. Oof. Must do but better defending. Fairly certain that was the end of the round. Yes, there we go.
Tonight we dine on coconuts.
I'm very glad. I don't know if we should be dining on coconuts, but I'm glad to think that we will. Are coconuts particularly big in Africa? I don't know. I don't know anything about Africa. Well, at least not that much. I know it starts with a capital A. That's about it. There you go. My knowledge of Africa. It's a capital A. Ah, the Honeychurch Mark 1. The Thinking Man's Trench. The Honeychurch is the emplacement thrower's dream come true. That is, if their dream is to be able to carry all types of turrets while still bringing a 2-slot weapon to the fight. Why, yes, that is one of my dreams. Hastily designed at the onset of the chaos, the makeshift sniper turret does its job. In the initial tests, this weapon was prone to cause gun envy. Crowd dispersal shotgun, we've already got one of those. Quadruped legs. So for the trench pilot who likes to get right in the thick of it, the quadruped legs smash ability will damage all nearby tubes. Standard mortar we've already had, I believe. I just skipped the updates, but that's fine. We'll get straight on to the actual playing of the game. Oh, there's the sniper.
Sniper turret can get to those hard to reach places. Tubes won't be able to even get close to you.
Oh, that's the dream, isn't it? Well, I think the AI is slightly more accurate than I am, so with a bit of luck, the AI can hit it.
Specializing in the treatment of radiation migraines, electrospasms, and static discharge, This hospital provides care for hundreds of soldiers every day. As this war rages on, we'll need those troops back at our side. It's vital that they receive the treatment they need to get back on the battlefield. We've got word that snipe tuners are perched outside the hospital. If you fail, it won't be pretty, and we'll have nowhere to patch you up.
Thanks for the ominous statement there, but yes, we'll do that. Whoops, no,
Welcome
place.
to Africa, Marine.
Because I keep thinking of A as a sprint button, which is not true, especially in this one.
As it's our only access to fresh water and
Okay, so long-range weapons and a sniper rifle. So I think what might be quite beneficial is if I use the Honeychurch, because that will get me, I don't know, the cell, no, the, what, I suppose the key thing is, what is, okay, the sniper is a heavy, okay, I need to take that into account, so yes, the Honeychurch is going to be the best option. Quadrupeds, I don't think so. Quick load, not so much. I think we're sticking with the biped legs for sprinting. Then modify the weapons. So if we go sniper cannons standard, yes, standard is the better option. So I myself have a sniper. Then my emplacement has a sniper. I think we'll go with the shotgun turret, because as much as I badmouth the shotgun turret, I think it is slightly better. Dampening generator might be useful, although we'll be quite far out. I don't think I'll use the collection prong. We'll have the repair crane just in case shit goes horribly wrong, I suppose, really. Bioweapons, do we have any new interesting snipers that we can afford is the key thing. Interesting enough, the standard sniper cannon is definitely the best in terms of raw damage output. That's an automatic, which, I mean, wouldn't necessarily I miss, but I think if I want a sort of sniper rifle, I want damage. So using specially designed heat rounds, this weapon will pierce through multiple tubes, given its name when Patrick Hackett fired through the test target, the commander's car, a truck containing baby carriages, and a pillow factory in one shot. I can't deny that one might be quite good, so I might purchase that. The big gun. Yeah, it's a big gun. Yes, it's a big bad gun tonight, y'all.
This hospital is currently operational. Not only is your life at stake, but also the hundreds of soldiers and medics inside.
Oh, so no pressure then.
If we're going to stand any chance of winning this war, we'll need to ensure they get healthy and back out on the battlefield.
Right, okay. The issue we're going to have is figuring out precisely how best to place our sniper rifles. Maybe we'll go sort of here, perhaps. Now, obviously, I need to start shooting. This is where I really do sort of prefer having. I prefer having like a backup weapon, essentially. Because of course.
Watch out for a grenade.
Oh, the bursts. Okay, yeah. Now, the one benefit, as I loosely suspected with this Pierce gun, they do have a tendency of lining up nicely, which is quite good. Very beneficial. It's a shame you can't. I suppose I'd have needed the. Yeah, I know. That's why I was tapping the button, because obviously everybody knows that if you tap the button quicker, every gun reloads faster. Think of when everybody knows that. It's fact. Right, I could really do more. I suppose I did perhaps upgrade that sniper turret a little bit too early doors. I may have been better off getting more shit on the field. Fuck, is that? Christ, I think that might be an actual opening at the back here. That's going to be bad news. Here we go, next wave inbound.
No one knows you like I do, Frank. We alone have shared the vision.
There they are, snipers.
We are bound to each other.
I think, anyway.
I can see to your soul. So can my new sight.
Yeah.
From very, very far away, I might add.
A little bit sort of
Got
like
some
raptors,
long-range
isn't they?
weaponry on those snipers. They'll tear your trench apart if you don't take care of them quickly.
It's quite interesting. You can see the sort of colour coding. So the snipers, because they're red, you can know they'll go after me,
Okay, how am I
which is
defensive?
quite, you know, quite a cool little nifty feature. If the enemies are red, they'll go after you. If the enemies are blue, they'll go after the primary target. And if the enemies are green, they'll mostly focus on your emplacements. Nice. Nice sort of simple system that really allows you to know what you're dealing with at a glance.
That hurt. That is how
Hey.
you snipe.
Damn straight it is. I'm incredibly good at it. Right, okay, now... Oh, okay. Unexpected douchebag in the area of defence. That's concerning. It's taken a surprisingly large volume of damage. I'm not expecting it to have taken. So I've got a nasty feeling those rear areas are going to suddenly crop up as a problem. Yes, there we go. It's specified, and right, if I place a sniper turret there,
Ah, not reloaded yet. Are you feeling this?
but I think there's shit behind me there as well. Yes, okay, that's a problem.
Come on, guns. Need you.
They're gone for now.
Yeah, slight issues with the defence of the rear of this area. But I might try and put maybe a cheaper shotgun turret in this zone here. That might provide some extra defence.
They're charging you. Quick, take them out.
Okay, aerials are going to be a problem. Because,
I'll make that look so easy.
well, you missed, so yes, missing is easy. Of course, I've got to worry about the blitzers in my face. Luckily, as mentioned, technically speaking. Yeah, there's another one behind me. Well, I mean, something shot the aerial. I don't really care what. As long as something did shoot it, I'm fine with it. Oh, that's the sniper rifle. No wonder it wouldn't do it. Yeah, I know.
Oh, God, they're here.
What a hit. Bursts. Could be an issue, but nothing too major. Oh, fuck, that base is dead. That's a problem. I must have made poor decisions.
Not reloaded yet.
Just more grunt than the sniper rifle is what's required, I don't know.
Here's how you snipe.
Or maybe upgrading that first sniper rifle was a mistake. I don't know, but either way, fuck. I am not doing well at this one. In fact, some would say, doing really quite badly at it.
No, there's a million of them.
I needed anti-air, and I didn't know I needed anti-air, which is making this a little bit awkward.
Feeling this?
I mean, as I say, the sniper rifles are doing a semi-decent job, but they're not an anti-air emplacement. Which means as much as they are doing a job, they're not doing an optimal job of it. Neither am I, which is part of the issue, I suppose. Well, I'm hoping my defences are going to be enough. Yeah, okay. One more sniper rifle. Let's place you there. I was going to say, there's a little placement just there that I could actually get to. Okay. Big Willie really could have done with not existing right now.
They're on me. End is near. I just
I think
feel
we
it.
can probably afford to deal with these snipers prior to Big Willie, although then again, I think my main sniper force is dealing with Big Willie at the moment. Should be enough. Difficult to say for absolute certain, of course.
That is how you snipe.
Oh, no, okay, they were not enough.
Come on, guns.
Oh, no, they were enough. I panicked for no reason. That's fine. I prefer panicking for no reason than panicking for a reason. So what I might try and do, put a sniper up high.
Sniping help, please.
I think that will. Right, blitzers, Tommies. Tommies are an issue, but they're coming from the
Just feel
optimal
it.
side for me to deal with.
That's close
Blitzers came in a little bit quicker than I thought they were going to. Which I suppose arguably is what... Ow. Fuck. Oh shit, I've just lost. Oh no! Ah! See, I'm confused as to my meters. That's alright.
They're on me. Come on, guns.
So the meter I was very concerned about was not the base's meter, it was my trench's meter, which is fair dues. I can solve the problem of my my trench needing work, especially because, as you saw, you do get that ability to sort of re-engage it.
When they all line up like that.
That's what I was thinking about last week with the boss, but I suppose with bosses you have one life, whereas with some of these other things, where... oh, there's more snipe tuners over there. With bosses you only have the one life. With levels, essentially it's based on time, I think. So you're losing time to defend the objective, and that's the cost if you let your trench die. So just in case anybody's interested, it is the bottom green bar. That is the health of the trench. You may have known that long before I knew it, but nonetheless I thought I'd highlight and specify. Okay, blitzers coming in from this side. Could be awkward depending on precisely which side they actually do. That one. Very nice. Okay, those guys need to not. They got past the shotgun a little bit quicker than I was hoping they would. Oh, okay, more blitzers. Christ. I think we've dealt with everything there. But now I've got a repair crane, it's not going to make too much difference. One of my rifles is shooting. Oh, fuck. Okay, there's a fucking extra force suddenly coming in from behind me. Not expecting that. We can probably afford another sniper rifle. Probably this side of the other one. So we've got
Can I get a sniper turret on the field?
just a triple threat of snipers in the middle, and then really, I think at this point... Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. I didn't realise it was the final wave. And again, this one is definitely where anti-air would have been hugely useful, although having said that, those snipers... Whew, snipers kick the shit out of that thing. Oh, there's some more though. Oh, Big Willie's here. Right. Just what I didn't need. Big Willie in my face. One more snipers the other side? No, so I think we've just... Oh, no, but there are more snipers spawned here. Oh, I think we've got two Big Willies. Lucky you, yeah.
They're really going after me.
I know, it's inconvenient, to say the least. Okay, so... Oh, fucking hell, we've got all these things as well. Jesus. Oh, I need you to reload quicker, mate. Okay, so the snipers took care of Big Willie the first. Yeah, my sniper turrets took care of Big Willie the first. My sniper turrets have just taken care of Big Willie the second, but unfortunately it's difficult to aim a sniper rifle when you've got a Big Willie in your face. Things you never expected to say. It's difficult aiming a sniper rifle when Big Willie's wandered in front of your face. Clever that you can smoke a cigar in a gas mask. But he manages it. He's good. He's very impressive, isn't he, this fella? Level up. Oyster. That gains me access to new bits and pieces, which is quite nice. Lots and lots of money as well. Money for new hats. Ah, the Carlson Mark I, the largest and most intimidating of all the chassis. The Carlson can carry some serious firepower. What it lacks in emplacement slots, it more than makes up for in weapon slots. Who needs emplacements when you can bring a cannon and a broadcaster? The magnet grenade launcher. I do not remember that. The launcher is outfitted with a powerful magnetizer which charges the grenades before launch. The extremely metallic nature of the tubes attracts these grenades like bees to honey. Actually, I might remember that one after all now. The dampening generator Mark II. The cluster mine layer. The McGarry Mark II. Sweet. Oh, emplacement kills level 2. Cash money. Oh, scrap levels. I've been rewarded a flight helmet, a headset, 2 hats for the price of 1 achievement. Actually, I think it was 2, but who's counting? Well, the game probably. Right, let's. First thing we'll do, modify my marine, and let's change his outfit back to. No, back to a military coat. I'll do nicely. Whoops. Modify marine, change hat. There we go. Let's start with. Yeah, let's start with the headset. See what that gets me. You. Rock. You. Rock. Rock you. I am so fucking rock. I am so goddamn rock. I am so motherfucking rock. Rock it with me. Rock it with me. Rock it with me. Ooh. You are so fucking rock. Also goddamn rock. Let's see what the flight helmet gets me. You. No you. No you. Oh, definitely you. Hey. Hey. You. I will raise my arms slowly. Point to the ceiling. Whose ceiling? Your ceiling. This ceiling? It's your ceiling. This one? It's your ceiling. No, it's definitely your ceiling. Not my ceiling. What do you mean there's no ceiling? Ah, you're right. There's no ceiling. Fuck. What fun you can have with 2 buttons and a game with a sense of humour to put in weird shit.
Penetrate the enemy forces. We expect that upon arriving at the port, the tubes will try to take down our ship. You must clear the area so that we can safely deploy the cannon. Once the artillery is in place, defend the area until it's clear for us to send in our troops.
Cool. Defend the ship initially, defend the artillery afterwards. Okay. I feel like this is going to be very complicated, but we'll see what happens. Right. Explosive weapons, machine guns, broadcasters. So I think what they're suggesting is I bring out the Carlson, which oddly enough does actually... The Carlson may end up being one of my favourites. Mostly because it's got massive fuck-off guns. So yeah, I think the magnet grenade launcher might work well there, which takes up 2 slots, which is actually slightly awkward. Okay, standard broadcaster, artillery cannons, flower. So what I could do is maybe... I don't know. I don't honestly know. Yeah, it's slightly awkward having a grenade launcher. I'm not gonna lie, the sniper rifle's quite good, but again, it's this case of, I think, mixing weapons is awkward, and so I've got to figure out precisely what I want to do with my weapons. So yeah, their suggestion. What's the suggestion precisely? Machine guns / broadcasters. Yes. If we perhaps put a shotgun on that one. Yeah, we'll go with the crowd dispersal shotgun that side, and then this side. I'm tempted. I mean, the Lieutenant Archie was not great, I don't think. Let's pop into the shop. Ripper! Okay, that might not go amiss. So if we pick up a Ripper... and put it in the left slot, that's it. And you know what? I'm going to pick up a second Ripper. Put it in the second slot, and then what we're going to do is use my existing shred machine gun. So we've got shred plus, and shred. So we've got a triple whammy of machine guns to pepper the shit out of these fucking people. Support turrets. Difficult to say for certain. I think dampening generator might be the best option there. I think I just don't know if there's going to be flyers. I suppose with the amount of machine guns I've got, probably wouldn't make much difference. I suppose the machine gun can do flyers at a push. Not necessarily the best, but it can do them if required of it. I suppose eventually you just have to sort of try it and see what happens.
Looks like our arrival is stirred up
And
some
then you might
tunes.
know a little
Clear
bit
the
more
area.
information and
They'll
figure
drop
out
the
what you
cannon
want.
just offshore. They'll never know what hit them.
Well, I mean, they probably will. It's going to be a large enough cannon. They'll probably see the cannon. Right, so we've got all sorts of shit. Okay, breakers. Hey, that's the benefit of that thing. Oh, that's why you suggested explosive weapons. It is. Oh, it is satisfying having that hailstorm of fucking machine guns, immense volume machine guns just raining down the pain upon them. Now, ideally, I've got to try and figure out the best place to try and get these fucking guns to work. I suppose maybe something like that, so that they hopefully can cover.
Don't let those knobs get close to you or they'll blow.
This shredder gonna help deal some extra scrap.
Oh, I know it's sad. But I love it all the same.
Better get some scrap.
Don't
Quick.
let the knobs get close to you or they might blow. Magnifique game. C'est magnifique. Right, I'm wondering if I put a couple of machine guns that side, they can possibly
Watch out for his grenades.
try and fuck. Oh, of course. There's every possibility that my lovely brand new. Oh Jesus! Okay, right in the fucking face.
You feeling this?
Only slight issue with having sort of like
Okay, how am I
the grenade launcher on one side and the machine guns on the other is you're trying to sort of arc upwards for the grenade launchers, not so much for anything else. There's no reason to arc the machine guns, you want to just fire the machine guns straight at them.
thousands of them?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but this
They're charging you. Quick, take them out.
this thing does shoot out bullets like they were going out of fashion. Oh dear. Oh shit, there's fucking blitzers behind me now. Whoa, okay. Turn around and go. Ah! Yeah, I noticed. I really hoped that the stuff I shot at them would have done a lot more. I'm pretty certain I did, so I think I lost a fucking... lost a gun. I appreciate that. Because the unfortunate truth is, a lot of these placements are now quite at risk. That's why I'm beginning to wonder if sniper rifles... perhaps, not sniper rifles, mine layers are possibly one of the superior fucks. Yes, that's right. The superior fucks are the machine gun, are the mine layers. Unfortunately, I've really fucked this one up because I've been completely out of position. I thought they were coming in from a different direction, and now there's knobs. Oh, worst possible situation. Knobs incoming. I think my explosives have done a reasonable job against the knobs. Yeah, I know. I am trying.
Better get some scrap. Quick.
I'll give me credit for trying, right? Surely. Oh god, I need more scrap.
Gunners, over that way.
Oh Christ, yeah, I know. Give me every minute. I don't fully understand these routes that they're able to take in yet. It's proving troublesome to do everything entirely correct. Okay, so we have to lay down some plane here. Ideally, I think they were a bit early. Not quite got the fuse I need to be able to sort of launch them halfway across the map. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep trying though. Intimidation tactics at that point. Okay, right, now I've got some... oh crap. Oh crap. The turrets are dying. Really do with that not being again. A couple of machine guns there, and oh, I need one piece of scrap. Thank you. Oh no, knobs are plenty. Knobs are plenty. But incoming from precisely where? Certainly. Oh god, I've lost another emplacement. Because of all these knobs. All of the knobs getting up inside me. Ruining my day. The machine guns are surviving reasonably well against the knobs, but anything else, not so much.
That's all you Marines know. Can you even imagine creating something instead of tearing it apart?
I create death? Ah, the wife of Big Willie, Big Bertha. Yes, it's a problem. She dispenses knobs.
Take down Bertha before she spawns too many knobs.
Where the fuck is Bertha coming in from? Oh no! Oh Christ, she's already spawned too many knobs. She's destroying all of my things. All of my lovely things, Bertha. Ah. Benefit of having a shotgun with the launcher. Oh, I just achieved pounder. I was in a pound of flesh, perhaps. Okay. Interesting enough, I think the knobs, if they don't have something to target, the knobs aren't interested. Oh shit! Yeah, of course you wanted me to defend this cannon as well. Fucking hell.
Now that's a large cannon.
It is. It's glorious, isn't it?
Your little guns are good too.
How dare you? So yes, we've swapped the entire.
Oh god, they're here. Need to reload.
Yes, Yes, no, well, some guns are reloading, some guns aren't, so don't give me that nonsense. So that's the interesting thing about having the shotgun on the same side as the launcher. I've got more shotgun bullets than I do launcher bullets. Right, so I think... Oh no, I think it's down there, isn't it? Shite. Thought I had a lovely little bottleneck scenario that I could take advantage of. Okay, so if we try and place them up there, they might be slightly more difficult for knobs to get to. Not a guarantee, but it is the hope. Hi-ho! Charge, my beautiful legs. Charge. Charge how much? That's entirely up to you. So yes, I need to remember more strategical placements of these, especially with rampant knobs on the loose. What are they? Oh, breakers, okay. Breakers incoming from both sides. The fact that they're coming in from both sides may mean I'll be able to bottleneck them. Won't be too bad, although slightly... Ah, okay, blitzers up the arsehole. Well, that's mostly my trench. Pretty fucked. Well, ideally, if we place one of these... Again, the best place for that, for the slowdown, is in the flipping middle, which is not optimal. Burst transmitters, both sides. Be a bit of an issue, but they don't target me, which isn't too bad.
Come on, baby. Hang in there just a little bit long.
It would be nice if you could hang in there a little bit longer. Where are these? Okay, there's another burst transmitter there. Which is a problem. I really need that not to die.
End is near. Just feel it.
This is the problem with trying to strategize for one enemy type. You end up losing out to the other enemy type. So the bloody burst transmitters are absolutely perfect for sniping my raised creations, but they are slightly more adept at avoiding knobs. But if I leave them on the floor, they might be easier to... They'll find it easier to avoid. Whoa, that was lucky. Let's upgrade that, because that was quite useful. Depends. Oh! It's sort of side paths proving troublesome. Don't have maximum coverage for sort of killing things. Grab that. Are you suggesting the end of the level or the end of your trench? Because unfortunately, the end of your trench is reasonably imminent as well. Okay, burst transmitters. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. Relatively large problem. Where are we? Who are we? Okay, Tommy's to the left of me, Tommy's to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with Bill. That's right, stuck in the middle with Bill. And Bill don't like Tommy. I don't know why.
Why don't they just give up?
Never fully understood why Tommy never liked Bill, but... or rather, Bill didn't like Tommy, I don't know. One of the ways. Whichever way round makes sense. Nothing you said makes sense. No, it's true. Breakers. Okay. Some good breaker shots. Nice.
just a little bit long.
So sometimes, once you get the hang of these sprint legs, they can be very, very good. It's just, whilst you're getting used to them, they aren't necessarily the best. Oh shit, there's fucking more breakers the other side now.
Like how this is going.
Well, give us a chance, mate. I can improve on how this is going. God damn, they've got knobs and breakers.
Hey, how are my defenses doing?
I don't need a broken knob, my friend. How else will I turn things and do other knob-based things
Just
that are
feel it.
requiring a knob?
Watch out for Big Bertha. She can spawn new units on the battlefield.
I mean, I don't know about mega armored knobs, but they are a pain in the arse knobs. If that helps.
Come on, baby. Just a little bit long. Ah, not reloaded yet.
Yes, but the other gun was. This is the issue with having two guns. See, what winds up happening is you're trying to fire one gun. Well, oh fuck! There's two Big Berthas. I think there's other blitzers and another Bertha. Christ!
Need you.
You don't want much from me, do you, game? Hey, Big Bertha, bam balam. Hey, Big Bertha, bam balam. Big Bertha's gonna be a problem, bam balam. Big Bertha's a problem, bam balam. Luckily, bullets are the normal solution to the old Bertha problem. Oh fuck me! Another Bertha.
Oh, baby. Just a little bit long.
Okay, well there goes that turret. I don't know how many more Berthas you want to dish out, but ideally this is the last one, because... Didn't necessarily think I was going to lose, but flipping Nora, I may very well have I've discovered the alien's weakness. Bullets. Yes.
Let's fire up that cannon.
Victory in Africa. Ooh, yes! Only just, but nonetheless a gold medal. I mean, technically speaking, only just makes no difference. A gold medal is a gold medal, and I will take it. The Hammer Mark I, a standard chassis that focuses on heavy weaponry, able to carry both a free slot weapon and a heavy emplacement. The Hammer squeezes every ounce of power out of a standard-sized chassis. Speedy biped legs, thanks to a rather large amount of lubrication. These biped legs are even faster than the last pair. Super heavy shotgun, double reinforced. The improvements in this heavy shotgun have made the barrel twice as long as its predecessor, allowing it to pump larger loads into the enemy. Every fucking sentence. Selker Mark III, a small nimble frame that proves size doesn't matter. Every sentence. While it might not be able to carry the most impressive weapons, it more than makes up for that in its ability to throw a wide variety of emplacements for a small amount of scrap. Magnet grenade launcher, we've already got one of them. Defensive tripod legs. Sometimes you've just gotta hunker down and take it like a man. The defensive tripod legs allow you to do just that. With these babies equipped, your trench will take significantly less damage while locked down. Indirect sniper cannon, interesting. Outfitted with a complex system of gyroscopes and an analog calculation device, this cannon will bounce its shots from one enemy to another. It's like a giant pinball game of death. Rick, pew, O'Shea. Standard machine gun turret we're not that fussed about. Ooh, weaponized kills? Yeah. Cash money. I didn't get the scrap collected one, that's fine. Whoa, grenade launcher kills suddenly shoots up. I suppose because I'm using grenade launchers. The HAS Razor of the Gods. I think I remember liking the Razor of the Gods. I think it's a flat gun, potentially. But it's also a very good machine gun. Right, let's see if I can afford another hat. Because, let's be honest, that is the only reason why anybody's watching. Is because of the myriad of hats. Oh, do we want a pith helmet? I was watching a video earlier by Drawfee who One of them had never heard of a pith helmet, I don't think, and didn't like the sound of a pith helmet. Let's have a pith helmet. Let's take the pith. I suppose let's have a look at... Oh, the regiment coat I do like. Yeah, that'll do. What I might do is I might change the marine as well. Have we been? Yeah, we've been in. I think he's the only one, because we started as Claude Stanley, then we moved to Joseph Kowalski. So the only one I think we haven't been is Frank Woodruff Jr. So we'll be Frankie Jr. Right, what does a pith helmet get you? Sort of wave. Hello. And a sort of, I don't know precisely what. I suppose it's kind of almost, I'm going to shoot my gun and squeeze my fist. Squeeze my fist. I mean, really, there's an element of wanking, isn't there? Hey. I'm gonna stroke that, and then I'm gonna stroke that. I'll stroke over here. But also, there's an element of sort of like, I'm just gonna clean this wall. Yes, that's it. Wall cleaning. I feel like it's not my duty to be cleaning this wall. It is entirely required of me to clean this wall with my bare hands. It's not the best of situations, is it? I feel like there's people for this. People with tools that are appropriate for cleaning walls. God damn it. God damn it all. I'm not doing this anymore.
It's time to get
Oh fuck.
We've located a sinkhole near the end of the cable.
I think this was the first one where I actually struggled, I think.
A massive bomb deep underground to damage the Monovision infrastructure. It's not going to be easy. All that digging is likely to stir up some trouble. And to make matters worse, the area around the sinkhole is wide open, so you'll be getting it from all sides.
I think instead of calling it Iron Brigade, I think they possibly should have just called it Euphemism the Game. And I think, in fairness, it's why I like it. It's why I fucking love it. You love it, you slag. I do. I can't help myself. Right. I had a feeling, yeah, the Selka. Oh, I think it's going to have to be the... oh, God, I don't know. Because I think I'm going to need a sniper rifle. Possibly need a... It's going to be troublesome working out precisely what I want. I'm very surprised if I didn't like this game. Yeah, I do. I mean, it's got a fantastic sense of humour that just resonates perfectly with everything I love. Okay, here's where I think the fortified legs might work. And you're suggesting long-range weapons, which is sort of what I'm thinking as well. I'm maybe artillery. Yeah, artillery could work. Artillery and a sniper cannon. I mean, the indirect sniper cannon is quite potent in the first place. So maximum stuff there, and then I'm thinking maybe flak and shots. Flak and shotties. Ooh, lovely, the old flak and shotties, eh? Standard flak gun, yeah. Yeah, it might be worthwhile upgrading to the standard flak rather than relying on the makeshift flak. About all I can buy at this point. Ripper. Could afford a Ripper, but I don't want one. Oh, I don't know. This may end up going horribly wrong, because I do, as I say, I remember this one, which is there's always like a sort of flip a coin as to why do you remember this one. is it really bad or really good? And I've got a nasty feeling it's one of those ones that's really bad.
Hurry up and reload. Come on.
Oh dear. Oh Christ, okay.
Taking damage.
Flower's not necessarily gonna... Oh dear.
Guns aren't ready.
Again, I'm gonna need to get used to...
Gotta wait for the reload.
I have to get used to the nature of the sort of artillery cannon, because you have to arc the artillery cannon, of course, as is standard fare with artillery. But it does take a little bit of extra discipline to know precisely how.
There's a burst transmitter. Watch out for grenades.
Well, fortunately, it's not going to make too much difference at this exact moment in time, because I don't actually have any emplacements down, which I should probably change that. Whoops. He's very happy about the ricochet, isn't he?
Tube.
Nice.
Time to pick up some scrap.
Discipline with artillery. Yeah. Well, you got to know where to shoot it. You can't just randomly shoot your load. You have to know. You have to have a plan for shooting your load.
Here they come. Need a
Problem is,
turret, sir.
that. I mean, I'd love to use the just shoot until everything stops moving, but it takes so long to reload
So tough against my
that it's
artillery.
unfortunately not quite as viable strategy as you would hope it is. As I say, I do technically agree with the sentiment, but these things can move in quite swiftly, and you can see already I've lost quite a large volume of damage on this bloody thing.
I've spotted the
It's
enemy.
a lot like making love to a beautiful woman. Is that an official one, or have you just gone and made that one up? Because I can't imagine a point in time where Swiss Tony
Have a sniper on the field.
would ever
Snipe
have
tuner.
actually experienced that. Ah, yes, good, bravo. Oh, okay. I've got a feeling I may need to be more mobile than I'm currently being. As much as the fortification is
Gotta wait
not
for
the
reload.
worst, I do need to concern myself with.
We're taking fire. Hurry up and reload.
I think you already did, didn't you, technically?
Now that
You know, firing artillery barrage is a lot like making love to a beautiful woman. You just keep firing until everything stops moving. I think you may have done it the wrong way round, but I think you got the perfect one there.
Funny that you happen to choose this location to launch an attack. The sand is probably going to be reached to the master. And you are saying you are making it happen.
Okay, this is problematic. Oh, very problematic. Okay, the defense, but oh, good lord, lots of things.
my artillery cannon out.
They're at our base.
I've noticed, mate. I've noticed. I'm doing my damnedest.
All right. That's the last of them.
Unfortunately, I have to deal with these fucking worms that have turned. Especially, the problem is, unfortunately, they are getting places where I can't.
Watch out for Big Bertha. She can spawn new units on the battlefield.
Yes, and it is a problem. It is a problem.
Gotta wait for the reload.
Oh god, there's knobs coming in from both sides.
Ah!
Bertha coming in from here. Blitzers incoming now. I think there's blitzers coming in from the rear end as well. Oh, I told you. Didn't I say blitzers from the rear end? Flowery cannon. I will deflower Bertha with my immense volumes of. Oh god, no! You've deposited even more. No, not the emplacement, you bastard. Yeah, I'm not exactly well equipped for dealing with knobs at this point, which is problematic. Okay, resistors. Resistance probably won't be too bad, although coming from two directions is never convenient. Okay. Sight set. Flowered fucked it up. This is why I don't do artillery cannons, because it takes quite a lot to get an artillery cannon on target. So I would be tempted to maybe not use the artillery cannon. But, yeah, I know, that's an issue, mate. This is why I'm wondering if I need to go back to my sort of machine gun. One side long range, one side machine gun. It's one of those ones where it's just it ends up being the optimal scenario. Back out here and then sort of plonk our ship down, our trench even. Dupes. I was reasonably confident it wouldn't make much difference if it hit or miss. I think it did actually. No, it didn't hit. Genuinely, for a split second, thought, fuck. Oh god, these worms again. Okay, it's a problem. 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 My god, worms are a problem. They're a problem. I have got. That's right. Worms proving an issue. Have you got an issue with worms? Yes, I do. There's one right next to me, which is a bigger issue than the. I promise I will try and look at what you've written, because it does look like it was quite good, but unfortunately I'm in the middle of losing, and that makes it difficult. There we go. Okay, wait and play. I will. First, you have to make sure you've got your cannon ready. You don't want it to misfire during the engagement. Then you have to skillfully position yourself for maximum effect, and then you've got to open up into that canyon with everything you've got. I think he would be proud. I think Swiss Tony would be proud of that. Right. I mean, I've got the ability to summon emplacements, but unfortunately with the sheer volume of knobs they keep throwing at me, it proves quite difficult to keep them on the field. So it's not hugely worthwhile, sort of. Certainly not worthwhile upgrading them. Probably well worth sort of summoning a few for between knob rounds. But outside of that, it's a little bit sort of like, what's the point?
This is not good.
Oh, I see, you're sniping me. Yes, well, guess what? Two can play at the sniping game, and I think I play the sniping game a little bit better than you. Is that a lie? I might not be playing the sniping game slightly better than you. Oh, okay. At this point, what I can really do with is a bloody support turret. I feel like that would be hugely useful. The repair crane, so that I can sit here and deal with sniping whilst being repaired. But this chassis doesn't really fit with that plan.
Gotta wait for the reload.
No, I don't have to wait for the reload. I can tap the button impatiently. That's how I wait for the reload. Well, it's not. I think we need to go collect some scrap. With luck, we've got a little bit of time. This is the negative. Oh, here comes Big Willie. Okay. I don't think they're going to be too tough. I've got
Not so tough against my artillery cannon, are you?
truly unfathomably strong weaponry here. So nowadays, Big Willie is not the threat he once was.
Guns aren't ready yet.
Of course, two big willies. That suddenly becomes a lot more threatening.
Gotta wait for the reload.
Never. You can't tell me what to do. I've got a nasty feeling there's shit spawning behind me as well, which is going to be an issue. Oh, thank God he died.
You're supposed to be defending that.
Yeah, I'm trying. I told you. I did say, didn't I say? I've got a nasty feeling there's shit spawning behind me. This can come down to the fucking wire, this is. And even then, I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to get the job done.
No need to do it on your own. Use some of that scrap.
Yeah, I know.
Shotgun turret, sir.
Resistors there, resistors behind me. Hopefully get a good flower shot off. I should be able to ricochet around there. Oh God, worms again. Worms again, like we did last summer. Okay, shotguns did a good job over that side. I want to clear out the worms. Fortunately, that is not officially clearing out the worms, that is just them leaving to pop off. Luckily, I think they popped up right by the shotguns.
Hey, Tommy's here.
Oops. Well, that's not exactly where I meant to put it, but it will do. Where's that other worm gone? What's a worm do? It wriggles along the ground like this.
Satisfied. Guns aren't ready yet.
Get them ready. Kick them. Kick them. Slap them. Do whatever you need to do. Just get the guns ready. It's very important we have the guns ready. The guns are entirely necessary. Because the guns don't kill people. I do. For not having my reloads crap. At this point I'm just spamming shotguns, hoping for the best that eventually something will work. Ah, god damn it, there's fucking... Oh, Tommies are definitely the worst, because they don't need to get as close as a lot of the others, which tends to be a problem, especially where I've placed my shotguns. It's not what would be officially classified as optimal positionings.
Burst transmitters over there.
That is one of the ones I really didn't need, game. Really didn't need.
Ricochet.
Oh, it's too low.
Taking damage.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of me taking damage, I'm fine with
Gotta
it.
wait for the reload.
Mostly. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm taking a little bit too much now. Oh, God. I think I need to stay mobile a bit more. Making it more difficult trying to sort of sit and be defensive. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I tell you one thing, if they ever did make a second one of these, which I can't imagine they will at this point in time, because it's been many, many years, although some games surprise you, actually being able to pimp your guns properly would be a hell of an extra. Especially if you could put hats on the guns. Oh, what's better than a hat on a Marine? Hats on guns. Just put hats on everything.
Hurry up and reload. Come on. Guns aren't ready yet.
Hey, you too. Hey. Hey.
There goes a turret.
That's true. Yeah, well, I mean... Now, I've not played it, but I have not heard... Yeah, I have not heard positive things about Shenmue 3. I do plan on playing it at some point, but it... and especially, the worst part is apparently it doesn't resolve the overarching storyline. And at that point, it's just like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. You got a fucking reprieve. You've got a fucking reprieve, sir, and then you take the fucking piss. And it's like, no, mate, no, don't you pull that sort of shite. It was originally, I'm fairly certain originally it was supposed to be a trilogy. He could have just gone, oh fuck me, I've actually got a third one. Well, even if it was originally designed to be a 17-part series, he should have perhaps thought, do you know what? I'm just gonna thank my lucky stars that I was given the next one. I think I won, or I just lost. One of the two. I mean, I can't spoil anything in detail because I don't know. I've never played it, so I can't spoil any. 11%. That was close, but I did it, and that, as I say, that I think I do remember as being one of the worst levels in the game for just sheer onslaught. Standard sniper turret, marvellous. Carlson. Black paint job, dark as night, quiet as the shadow. The black paint job will basically turn your trench into a giant metal ninja. Yes. Trench broom shotgun. Affectionately named for its ability to sweep away tubes. The trench broom is a formidable weapon. It is rumoured the trench broom once blasted a hole in a tube that is exactly like Commander Woodruff. That's true. Yakuza very much was almost a spiritual successor for Shenmue, so yeah, you are entirely correct on that sentence. But yeah, I mean, as I say, I think if I'd had a series that didn't finish on the Dreamcast, and then years later it finally got that opportunity, I'd have fucking finished it. But no, dude leaves it open apparently. Precise details, again, I can't say, so I don't know exactly. I just know that I'm fairly confident in the fact that it doesn't finish. Well, I get the impression... Oh, for fuck's sake, you... Oh, God, it's of course awkward. You can fuck off. Marvellous. Right. Yes, unfortunately, it wasn't the best of thoughts, because they didn't... I suppose they... I think the point I've heard several times is they made it too accurate to the original. And it's like, well... That's good and bad all at the same time, of course, isn't it? Because it's like, well, I'm very pleased they made it very much like the original. But then it's like, but you do know that modern game technology can improve it, don't you? You're mediocre. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh. It's struggling. I don't know precisely why, but... Right, okay. So... Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Did you think you were... Did you win? Did you ruin? Did you win rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Oh, I did paper again. I think you lost again, didn't you? Poor you. Oh, flipping hell. I think this is the...
It was once a beautiful place, but now it's home to Farnsworth's desert fortress.
Yeah, shit, this is the boss again.
Put a stop to this madness.
Well, I think it was different gameplay when the originals came out. I mean, I absolutely adored the originals. I know lots of people didn't, but I absolutely adored them. So, right, okay. Right, I think what we want here is something that's got support. Hammer could work, but it's not quite got enough of what I want. The Carlson. The Carlson could do exactly what I want. Yes, in fact, I've got a feeling the Carlson may very well do exactly what I want it to do. Quick load or the defense. I think we'll stick to the defensive legs for now. Modify the emplacement. Support. What we want is the makeshift repair crane. Yes, I suppose so. Let's just check if I can buy the improved crane. Advanced repair crane. Yeah, alright, we'll just skip straight to the advanced one. That's fine. And now a light turret of some kind. Makeshift flak. No, I think we've got the superior flak turret, which I think is what we want here. Standard flak, because they were talking about aerials or aerial fire. Right, so I suppose technically what I've got on at the moment is probably not an outrageous volume. I mean, the broadcaster maybe, but sniper rifle in one side, yeah, and the flower in the other. I suppose maybe I'm not allowed to use the Razor of the Gods just yet. 7.5, oh yeah, but that's the 2-slaughter. Yeah, no, I think it's going to have to be the HA1 heavy anti-air, and then at least I've got an anti-air option. Not particularly good anti-air option, but it is there, and that will have to suffice. Just double check these advanced repair and that. Ready to deploy. Let's have a go, I suppose, is the key thing. Okay, so there's weird shit there.
Well, Woodruff, what do you think of what I've done to this place?
I think it's a damn shame. Another wonder of the ancient world, consumed by your insanity.
I'd rather be a wonder of the modern world, Frank, than anchored to the old world like you with your feet of iron.
Don't you besmirch my feet. My feet are wonderful. Slightly concerned about what's happening. Ah.
Okay, Guardian of the Southern Terminal. Let's see what you got.
Defeat the boss. I'll give it a damn good go. Okay, so what I need to try and do is... Yeah, I know. I've got anti-airs. Don't you worry, my friend. We've got this, buddy, we've got this. I fear the quicksand is a bad thing. I don't necessarily want to be locked in quicksand. Right, the idea is if I set up a couple of these, and now what we want to try and do, ideally, is I want to try and keep up the pain, whilst also saving up enough stuff. Oh, this probably means I need to try and find the worms. Find the worms. Oh god, this is nowhere near certainly not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Well, that's to be expected, isn't it? Are you actually... oh, I think they're destroying the bloody turrets, aren't they? Oh, God. Okay, we may need a new plan of action. Okay, so I suppose that's something. Not many things are tough against an artillery cannon. Right, so... oh, we're taking fire. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Awesome. Did we get... superb, right. So yeah, the sniper rifle's doing well. Yes, it's very good. Very good, sir. If we can get another one, that'd be absolutely perfect, I think. I don't think I'm in range of my bloody No, I don't think I'm in range of bloody repair arm. Makes for an awkward situation.
So a bit. And sacrifice.
I can't deny it. Sniper rifles and machine guns don't do a terrible job together on that arm. Okay, this is where I'm potentially going to start losing bloody units again. It's surprisingly difficult. Oh, God damn it, they keep disappearing. That's half the problem. I'll probably live without the flat gun, but I really probably will not live if the repair crane goes down. Okay, well there's the repair crane gone down. I'm actually in range of it this time. That'd be really useful. Yeah. I know you're getting attacked from the air. It's a problem. It's a problem we need to solve. And ideally, we need to solve it with an actual fucking flat cannon. There we go. Well, what are you going to do if it doesn't get here? You are going to do shit all right yourself. I feel like we probably win, but that may be talking too soon. Defensive positions. Tank mode engaged. Firing artillery. Oh, I think I lost my bloody... Oh yeah, I did lose my fucking flat gun. That's a problem. I think I might be able to brute force it. While that repair arm is still functional, I have a distinct advantage. There you go, brute force. Brute force and ignorance. It wins the day eventually. Right, let's just try and gather a little bit of extra scrap. Mostly at this point it's just for the score, I think, because it doesn't, you know, doesn't carry on over into anything other than stuff. But there you go. Victory in Africa. That might be the end of Africa. So I don't necessarily guarantee this is going to happen every single week, but it looks like a 2-hour time frame is enough to do an overarching level, perhaps. The wave disturbance prototype. In physics, the wavelength of a sinusoidal... yeah... I don't know. Wave is the spatial period of the wave. It is usually determined by considering the distance. Blah blah. Egghead speak is boring. In short, this weapon causes those tubes to explode when they die. Special ability, Death Explosion. Nice. We already had a black paint job, but fine. We've got 2 now.
The guardian of the southern terminal was dead. We were free to enter Farnsworth's desert fortress, whether we wanted to or not. Unfortunately, Vlad must have heard us knocking. He was gone. But based on his recent ramblings, I had an idea where he was headed. He needed more power, so he was going back to the source, the listening station in the Pacific, where we first
Ketchup, barbecue, or brown?
I felt a
He was
little
going back
sorry
to the
for
source.
Farnsworth, crawling back to the well, hoping to be touched again by the hand of God, or whatever it was that touched us that day. But if he did manage to find what he was looking for, God help us all.
Sweet. As I say, I wasn't fully expecting to pretty much complete Africa. But hey, I'll take a win wherever I can get them. Unless that is just sort of a partial, part way, perhaps. Yeah, no, it is. The end of Africa. We're in the Pacific now. Sweet.
It was here that I met Vladimir Farnsworth. We're now here under very different circumstances.
Blimey, you got to defend the
There are
3
3
huts now.
Any of which could
Not
hold
pulling
the rest of
punches
Vladimir
now, aren't
belts.
I? Anyway, I think
Must
since
not
we
allow
have
his
gotten to the
creations
end
to
of
destroy this village.
the end of Africa, I think what we'll do is we will exit. Let's check. Just before we do, check the most important thing. Any new hats? Disappointing game, no new hats. Anyway, I'll tell you what. We'll have one more game. One more game against you. That's right, you. We'll have one more game against you of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah? So are you ready? Are you ready? I'm talking to you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Did you beat my paper? Did you beat my paper? I don't think you beat my paper. You didn't even know I do paper. You son of a bitch, I'm gonna keep pointing. Yeah, you did beat my paper? How did you know I would do paper? Is it because I can only do paper? It's literally the only thing I can do? Anyway, I'm afraid, yes, you have very much missed the stream, I'm afraid, on this occasion, because I'm literally about to put it away now. Oh, you forgot you could only do paper. Fair enough. Oh dear. Anyway. But yes, unfortunately you have pretty much come in at the worst possible time, because it is now over. We are finished. I had to waggle the hand a bit first. Always waggle your hand a bit first. It's entirely required. So let's have a think about the doings. Tomorrow you've got Nicker in stream, if you were interested in Nicker in stream. Then Saturday you've got Mr. Caliber's stream. I might do something in the afternoon, but probably not this week. Probably not. I haven't really got any projects I want to do, so there's no real arts hole available at this point in time. Then Sunday we will be doing Sunday afternoon at home. I've theoretically, at least, gotten to the last turn of the match we were doing last week, where it just decided to bugger up completely. So that'll be a win on the last turn of that match. So won't miss anything, but also it's a slightly different match, because obviously I have had to do it again. So that's, for anybody who didn't know, that is Sunday afternoon home, is 4:30, and is now featuring primarily the game Blood Bowl 2, which, if you've never seen Blood Bowl, I would highly recommend it, because you know, it's fun concept, entertaining concept. I really hope they don't. Warframe went well, and today's gone reasonably well, so I'm hoping things might just stick to a nice status quo and be tolerably not shit. I know, lofty goals you have. Can things just be tolerably not shit? You could ask for anything in the world. All I ask for is tolerably not shit. Then, of course, Monday you've got Mr. Caliber back, rocking and rolling, and then Tuesday you can have a night off. Well done you. Back to next Wednesday is Mr. Caliber once more, and Warframe Wednesdays, of course. Warframe Wednesdays being the afternoon, 4:30 through to approximately 7:30, unless nobody turns up and I get bored, in which case it sometimes cuts out early. But that's unfortunate fact. Anyway, there's no end bit. This is just the ramblings. And also, what I was going to do, I might as well I think that's how you do it. Is that how you do it? No, it's not, is it? It's... That's how you do it. Yeah, I've got the wrong... I confused myself. There we go. And... how are we doing that one? There we go. Now, theoretically, you can kill those chat bots when I can't be bothered. So there you go. You've now got yourself... Yes, you have yourself a sword. A little green sword. You can stab people and generally stop it. Test. I don't really think you need a test. You've got a sword. I mean, certainly on my screen, you've both got little green swords. So you can, if you really need to, you can test your green swords against each other, I suppose. That sounded a lot filthier than intended. Why they're green, nobody knows. Some kind of illness. Some form of dreaded lurgy. But I figured I would, since as I realised when I banned that previous bot, I lost the YouTube chat because, of course, I had to. That's generally the way I've layered my windows. I have Twitch on a window behind the YouTube chat. So the moment I touch Twitch, it goes, now I'm the forward window. And therefore YouTube disappears, which is inconvenient. So I figure if you two, the regulars, or the irregulars, dependent on your desire, you can perhaps fiddle around and dispense swift green-sworded justice. No, it really doesn't. The moment I touch someone else, YouTube just turns its back on me and disappears. It's very, very shocking. Anyway, as discussed, there's plenty of extra streams all over the place. I suppose I could look at raiding. Oh, there is actually people online, but I can't deny I can't be bothered at the moment. Maybe one day I'll find a good reason to actually bother with raiding people, but until that day, I will probably be quite lazy on that front. Anyway, I will say cheerio and then just, end the stream. That's the basic. That's what you can look forward to now. I will say cheerio and I will end the stream. So here goes. Here goes nothing. Cheerio. Oh God! Every time I say cheerio, my arm moves somehow. Not in a waving fashion, just in a general fashion. And where I was hovering over the end stream button, it just moved just below. Fucking stupid. Anyway, have another go. Have another go, son. Alright. I'll tell you what, hover it just slightly above, and then when you inevitably move your arm, it'll move it down in the correct position. Smart party. Cheerio.